I'm Matt Vidal. I'm a clairvoyant medium, Reiki healer, practitioner, also a law of attraction teacher. I'm here to speak about spirituality and what a spiritual being and a spiritual person is. And people ask me, what's the difference? A spiritual being is no different than a spiritual person. The person who exists as a spiritual person is a human body. The spiritual being is the inner soul, or the spirit, which coexists, that moves through time, space, and realms. Now this spiritual being, again, your spirit or your soul, is something that is continuous, which moves through light forms, moves through different realms, different time frames, even different worlds. Now the important thing about a spiritual person, it inhabits the spiritual being. Now when you find that you are moving around along your life's journey, you realize that the people you coexist with, or you come into contact with, or even light workers like you, or people that just dwell within this ether or this state. Now Earth is in some form a training place to move to the next world. We all chose to be here. We all chose to exist. We all chose our mothers. We all chose our fathers, brothers, sisters, friends. But however, our journey is dependent on the spiritual body listening to the spiritual beings. Now we do have guides, angels, teachers, or ascended masters, if you want to call them that. All the same, they're all an aspect of our inner spiritual being. They exist because we exist. And when they learn from us, as we learn from them. Now the important thing about understanding our existence is about understanding ourselves. When we learn to understand ourselves and where we are moving and what direction we're going in, then we find that life is not so hectic or stressful, and we do not end up with the pains and the hates and the disagreements that we coexist on this planet with other people. You know, I met many people who have said, I hate my job, I hate my partner, I hate my family, I hate my friends. Now, when I say to them, you chose them people, this is, I didn't choose those people. I said, well, yes, you did, because you're still, one, you're still around them, and two, you've been attracting these people into your life. That means you're a spiritual being. That means you're attracting those people. Now, when you decide to shift your focus, for example, say if a plumber wants to become a butcher, okay? Big degree of change. But say if a plumber wants to be a butcher, does the plumber remain with the same type of people? Does he stay with plumbers? No, he slowly learns from a butcher, does he not? So therefore, when he becomes a butcher, he aligns himself with other butchers and other people within that state. It's the same when a doctor wants to become something else. They may have the knowledge or the understanding of what they were trained in, but when they move and learned as that spiritual being and moved into another entity, if you want to call it, or life, they change. For example, when you meet a new partner, you don't necessarily keep your old friends from your old partners, because predominantly they'll probably be closer to one or the other, not necessarily just you. So does that mean is that you that means did you not choose those people? Yes, you did. So when you meet the new partner has friends, and the friends you take with them, you tendency find out that the old relationship friends become friends with a new relationship, if it works out right. In some degrees it doesn't, in some degrees it does. But along the lines, they are your chosen friends, or workers, or supporters. I always say to someone, I was working with a client the other day, and they said to me, I really hate this and I really hate that and I hate this person, I don't like this person. And I said, those people are the greatest people you should have around you, because they are showing you little things about yourself which you need to improve on. What we hate is something, and that's we hate about someone else's aspects of us we don't like. You know, so in reality, as Buddha said, is that our greatest teachers are our enemies. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Is another saying I like. So, what's my point? What am I trying to say? Basically, is that a spiritual being is you. A spiritual being is me. We are all brothers and sisters. Now, the Creator is an energy, like we are. This is just flesh. Hard light, I like to call it. Our soul, or our spirit, is an energy, a powerful energy, which shifts and moves through life. So when that passing happens to a friend, family, or yourself, in some way, I have to quote something from Star Wars, I'm afraid, as what Yoda said, rejoice for those who transform into the Force. Miss them, do not fear them, do not, because they are moving forward. Now, I hope to see you soon. God bless.